Good afternoon, YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about recession proofing your life. So this topic came today to me from a radio show that I do every month. It's called G's Power Hour, and I'll post a link to that radio show. It's a phenomenal radio show. But the question was asked, is there a way to recession-proof your life? I know there's been a lot of talk recently in the market about a recession coming and when it will come and how soon it will get here or how late it will get here. The one thing that is imminent is that economic growth does not last forever. Eventually, we will see a recession. Things will start to recede. Things will start to pull back. Just like hairlines, they recede eventually. Things thin out, things don't grow always. Today we're going to discuss that topic on 4 things that I think you should do to help recession-proof your life. The first thing that I think you should do is to reduce any debt that you may have. Refinance any debt or restructure any debt. Right now, interest rates are really low, and this is the great time to refinance a house to reduce the mortgage payment. Also, refinancing, restructuring, or reducing any car loans that you may have, any student loans that you may have, any personal loans, or any other debt that you have out there. The second thing that I advise everyone to do is to start saving. And if you've already started saving, awesome. The next thing you should do is increase your saving. Now, one of the best things to do is to go through your normal daily life. Everything that you do on a normal basis, whether it's stopping to buy coffee at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or anywhere, see how much it would cost for you to buy that sandwich in the morning, buy those donuts, or whatever you do, your morning routine, your afternoon routine, your night routine, whatever it is. See how much it costs. Take the cost of it, whether it's a cup of coffee and a donut. If it comes up to $6.50, physically take $6.50 out of your checking account and put it in a jar in your kitchen. Do this over the course of a week. Do this over the course of a month, over the course of a quarter, over the course of a year, and you'll be surprised by how much money you have saved. Now, eventually, I don't want you to leave that money in the jar forever. You should transition that to a savings account or an investment account, an IRA or a taxable account, something that will allow you to grow your investments or at least gain interest on it. The next thing I advise you to do is to get more education or get a trade skill. The more education you have, the easier it is for you to be employable, whichever one of those is the correct word. But the more education you have, or the more trade skills you have, the more opportunities there are for you to get a job or to maintain your job during a recession. The last thing I like to suggest is to find a hobby or whatever hobby that you have now, whether it's something like I do, play the piano, or if you like scrapbooking, or if you like making YouTube videos, or whatever the case may be. Find a hobby. Do that hobby. One of the things that happens is during an economic downturn or during any type of recession, there is the possibility of a depression setting in, and sometimes that depression sets in internally. And the thing that we don't want to happen is to not be able to escape from all the noise that is going around in the world. We want to be able to have an outlet to where we can go to and say, for an hour a day, I'm going to exercise because I love running. For an hour a day, I'm going to play the piano because it brings me joy. Find that thing that gives you desire. Find that thing that gives you joy, that brings you excitement, and do that thing. Continually do that thing. And the next step would be to find others that you can share that with. Find a group. Find a group in your local community or somewhere near you of people that are like-minded, other musicians, other people that work out, other people that do scrapbooking, and connect with them. And when you connect with them, one of the things that will happen is you'll get to build rapport. And a lot of times when a recession hits or when someone is hiring or thinking about laying off on a job, they typically don't lay off people that they built rapport with. Keep that in mind. Additionally, they also hire people that they like and have interests that are similar to them. So it's very possible that your hobby and your interests could potentially lead to your employment in the future. As always, here at Warwick Shore Advisors, we are a wealth management firm. We deal with investment management, portfolio management for endowments, foundations, and trusts and individuals. And we also deal with providing advice for estate planning. If you have any needs in any one of those areas, please reach out to me directly and I'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you. We don't like to just pride ourselves on providing investment advice, investment guidance, building portfolios, estate planning, all those wonderful things that we need in life. But we also like you. We also like working with you, working with our clients, seeing what makes you tick, seeing what makes you happy, advising you on those hobbies and seeing how we can make you reach those goals. For now, have a great day.